guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I wanted to do a 6-month update on my bearded dragon, Logan. This is Logan. You can see him here. He just turned 6 months old, and he is cuter than ever. So with him being 6 months, he's roughly around 13.5 inches long from nose to tail, to tip to the tail. This time I just recently trimmed his nails because his nails was getting too long, and so I recently just trimmed his nails. And so right now he's being very active. He just jumped to the camera. Say hi. He's loving the camera right now. I have him pretty much on a really pretty good together schedule. I turn his UVA, UVB, and heat lamp. It's an all-in-one heat lamp, so I turn that on at about between 7 and 7:30 every morning, and then it goes off at 7 p.m. every night, and that's usually when he is in bed. And so he's on a pretty good schedule. Even if I turn the light off a little bit earlier, he waits until the approximate time to actually go to bed. So he wakes up around the same time, and he goes to bed at exactly the same time whether the light is on or not. So he's pretty good when it comes to his own schedule. And I usually give him a bath, usually every other day, and I basically keep him clean, everything like that. And so I clean his tank roughly once a month, and that is including a deep clean of the entire tank, a replacement of the substrate, and everything basically like his rock, his basking rock, and his bowls, everything like that gets thoroughly cleaned. But I just basically, when I clean them, I only use hot water. I don't use any soap, anything like that, because they say that they actually need those natural germs like on their rock and in their dish and everything like that. So they say avoid using any type of soaps when it comes to washing anything in their tank. So I just strictly use hot water on him, on any of his things in the tank if I do wash them. He actually just finished a shed, which is mainly on his tail, and he's going to be doing some shedding right here on his arms as well. And so every time he sheds, he gets this nice vibrant color. He's got some orange tones going on his back along the sides. But I believe he's just going to be he's definitely a mixed breed, but I'm predicting he's going to kind of stay this color and maybe go a little bit darker when he's full grown. And he'll be full grown in about 6 months. So as far as his feeding, he's got a pretty big appetite. He can eat a lot at once. I usually feed him as much as he'll eat within a 10-minute period. And actually it's funny because on the times that he's actually shedding, during those couple days he's shedding, he will not lose his appetite like a lot of bearded dragons will. He will eat like twice the amount. And that was very interesting. I talked to a lot of people about that. They say it's really normal. It's just kind of rare because normally they will lose their appetite and they'll sleep more often. With him, no, he does get cranky. He does get cranky, but he gets hungry too. So that's just Logan. That's how he is. He's very sweet. I can put my finger up to him and he'll give me kisses. He'll like lick my finger, and I say it's kisses. And so he loves being around everybody. He loves being around everybody in the family. And so he's just a altogether good boy. His favorite foods is definitely crickets, of course. He does like his mealworms, but I only use those as a treat. Maybe 1 to 2 times a week, because with mealworms, their exoskeleton is extremely hard, and it's a little harder for them to digest. So with mealworms, it's more so as a treat than included in his daily diet. But he will eat up to like, I'm gonna say 25, sometimes 28 crickets a day. So just kind of depending on his appetite is how much I'll feed him. As far as his fruits and vegetables, he absolutely loves, I think his favorite would be mango. He loves kale, but I kind of keep it strict when it comes to kale, because too much kale in their diet can interfere with the calcium absorption. So with that, I kind of use every now and then, but not every day. As for like main fruits and vegetables, usually it's bok choy, carrots every now and then. He loves mango, but it does contain a lot of sugar, so I don't give it to him very often. Maybe once a week, not very much. It's every other day I will use the Zilla calcium supplement, and I'll spray it on his crickets 1 meal every other day. So that's what I do as far as the calcium supplement for him. As for his fruits and vegetables, I will usually either do fresh or I will do his Omnivore mix. This one here. I actually really very happy about the Omnivore mix because everything is dehydrated. It's all fresh fruits and vegetables, but they're dehydrated, so a lot more will come with it, and you basically just pour it in his dish. I'll pour it in his dish, and then I'll pour water into it and just let it hydrate for 5 minutes, and it just rehydrates completely. So for this one, it actually contains bok choy, zucchini, green beans, peas, dehydrated bananas, sun-dried carrots, dehydrated crickets, dehydrated mealworms, dehydrated silkworms. So that is what's in this, and it's really good for him. I give that to him once a day. I would say 2, maybe 3 times a week, but mainly just 2 days a week, so he doesn't get overhydrated. So that is as far as what I use for his fruit and vegetable diet. So yeah, that is basically it as far as all that. Oh, as far as I would say his schedule is training him. I am currently training him right now, and so basically as far as the routine goes, I will turn his light on at 7 in the morning, and then about 7:30, the latest 8 o'clock, I will feed him his crickets, and I'll kind of let him chill in there for, just, I would say an hour or 2. I will wait for him to use the restroom. If I don't take him outside, then I would just let him wait in this tank and go. I know they usually don't like that. They will avoid at all costs to go to the bathroom in their tank because they are very, very clean when it comes to their environment. They don't like getting their tank clean. And so until I get a leash for him, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But I am training him to basically wait until he goes to the restroom before I take him out of his tank for playtime, for walking, for holding him, anything like that. Because when it comes to bearded dragons, they will wait until you get them out to go to the restroom. And I kind of learned that the first week or 2 that I brought him home is they don't like to go in their tank. They like to go either in the bathtub or like when you're taking a bath, he will go literally every single time he takes a bath, and anytime he's out of the tank. So I'm kind of training him right now as far as to do that. When it comes to giving him a bath, not really a huge concern, because if he goes to the restroom when he's taking a bath, it's no big deal. It's an easy cleanup. So I will do a link down below of like basically how I bathe him. So feel free to check out that video and basically say what bath time is like. Usually around 10:30 is when I get direct sunlight hitting the windows. So I will open the windows completely, and I put his log on the windowsill, and I literally just let him lay on the log in the windowsill on his log in the sun, and I'll leave him there for like an hour, and he just loves it. He loves looking outside. He loves getting the natural, and the natural sun is also really healthy for him. So he also gets those natural UVA, UVB, and the vitamin D. So he absolutely loves the window. And then usually I'll usually leave him in the window until the sun goes away and isn't hitting the window anymore, and then I'll take him off and I'll put him in his tank, and he'll just chill in there. He'll bask for a couple hours, at least until dinner, and then I feed him dinner around, I'm gonna say between 4:30 and 5:30. I would say about 5 o'clock has been the routine when it comes to feeding him dinner. I do feed him twice a day because he just has that big of an appetite. So about 5 o'clock is dinner time, and then he'll bask until about 7 when I turn the light off, and then he is in bed sleeping by like 7:10, 7:15. So that is that is Logan. That is what, that is in the day in the life of us when it comes to his routine, his schedule. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. That'll be, bye Logan.